Did it just go from major to minor in the very first 2 notes? I think it did.
All right, my ladies, today we're starting off with FX.
I see Amber.
Yes. Oh, okay. So Toy is a B-side song released on FX's 2013 album called The Pink Tape. This group is known for their experimentalism and quirkiness, which is shown perfectly through this album. So this song, Toy, is about how men play with women or treat women as toys, and the women, you know, speaking back to that.
It's gonna be okay.
They call the unnamed man in the song Mr. Collector like a toy collector. So this was composed by Norwegian and Swedish composers Herbert St. Clair Critchlow and Judith Wick and Eric Lidbom. The lyrics are by a Korean dude named Seo Ji-um.
3, 2, 1. Ooh. Left, right, left, right. That's what it sounds like. Ooh, it's building. It's like echo to the foreground. Ooh.
I feel like a toy soldier.
I really like the effects that they're using, like sound effects.
I like how it goes like 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3. It's like the duple, triple thing. It sounds so good with all of them like rapping in unison. Are they doing that? Or is it one voice?
Is this trying to be a rock song? Or a dance song? Or an electronic song? Oh.
These are good lyrics.
Yeah. And the use of rhythm with it really emphasizes everything.
Man, a lot going on.
Yeah.
It's like a constant drum solo fill thing. With all the effects they're using, it's like super poppy, but also super like electronic.
Well, this is kind of grungy with the like.
Yeah, there you go, grungy.
Oh. You like a little major minor thing.
I'm finding it hard to hear the vocal line over the instrumentals though. I would like it if the vocals were a little bit more prominent.
There's like so much mixture in this. Like right now it's very major sounding, but then
I don't.
Sorry. What?
That was like chanting.
That was interesting.
What? Wait, does this song know what it wants to be? I'm confused. I'm a little confused about this one.
Yeah.
Hey, what do you want to get this time, Mr. Collector?
Whoa. Oh shit! Wow! I love it. Oh my god!
Oh, the experience I'm feeling right now.
This is cool because it also showcases the Korean language and
It's
how
like
it just has
dubstep.
such a flow to it, you know? Yeah, and it's just like so many like lasers everywhere. I don't know, that's how I describe the sound.
Symphonic wubs. Oh my goodness.
Yeah, I like this part. It's very, very epic, very film score-y, I think. Because you got the strings and then you got the big basses and just the ranges.
Oh, that was cool.
Yeah.
I love it when they do that where they just stop everything because it like really pops out.
A little pentatonic.
I really dig the chorus. I feel like I was having a hard time hearing what they were saying with like the verses when they'd have like these really big deep drums. Cause that was just like, I don't know, it's not like dynamic necessarily, it's just like so loud, or just so much.
This is what I would, I would put the song on and then get a sledgehammer and break a window or like destroy a car.
Oh, and on that note, oh my goodness, that was too good. Are you a fan?
Yes.
Okay, we have different.
Oh my
opinions
goodness.
on this.
Freaking love it.
I mean, the dubstep section was kind of amazing, but that chorus, can't do it. But like the verse is pretty good, and I like how the song doesn't know what it wants to be, and then you hear the dubstep section, you're like, oh, I get it. It's like all of a sudden everything clicks.
Kind of agree. The chorus was like I don't know, it was very repetitive, but I don't know, just in the moment I was just really enjoying it. Because it's the beginning just caught my attention. I was like, yes, this is new, this is something different.
It was actually very melodically bare, like chordally, and it was just a lot of rhythm, and the melody was them singing. So there wasn't always like a set chord progression. There was one in the choruses, and it was like a standard tonic, predominant, dominant, tonic, but it was really like interesting to listen to just because of the rhythms and the textures of the different sounds.
Yeah, it's really neat because it's like you have all these different like wild and crazy sounds that kind of in your face and like a very driving rhythm, and it very much supports the message I think they're trying to say with the lyrics. It kind of like, you know, you feel empowered. You know, never, Mr. Collector Man, you can go fly a kite and stay away from us because we too cool for you.
It was like super busy. They had a lot of effects and like a lot of drops and like a lot of electronic sound effects going on, which was cool. So like rhythmically it was extremely active. But yeah, at the same time, except for the chorus, which was like something I latched onto, it bordered on like maybe a little bit too much, or just, yeah, like hard to hear what was going on in the verses. It's just like so much incoming.
I feel like that song is like what I needed in my life right now.
Yeah.
Just like in every way, shape, and form. First of all, still not disappointed by this group ever. Yeah, no, it was super cool. Even like right from the beginning there was like a... Anyway, right from the beginning, it was like a duple thing for 2 beats and then a quarter note triplet for the next 2 because it was in 4/4, but it was like da 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 da, which is like just a cool, you know, syncopation kind of thing. And then that dubstep like
Break.
Yeah. Break. I really liked that. I liked the like little hints of dubstep that they threw in. It's like you're like cooking something and you're like, oh, just a dash of salt, and then like the lid comes off and it's like dubstep. Yeah, she's not wrong.
I appreciated that the electric vibe was also complemented by the fact that they were only using electrical sounds, you know, like if that makes any sense. Like, you know, it was just like, it was all in that idiom, like everything felt like it fit and was supposed to be there, you know. Also, like the incredible like dubstep break was just like
Right, and how do you think the soundscape or the actual melodic material carried out the girl power or like the lyrics and like theme of a toy and a toy collector?
They do it in a playful way, which is very interesting. Are they criticizing it? Are they secretly welcoming it? Are they like, I don't like you, but secretly I do? You know, because that's like a common thing that happens in a lot of pop songs. I don't know. It seems very playful though.
The beginning, actually, it was like when I was TikToking. Yeah, it's like, I don't know, maybe you could tie that there's this like back and forth motion that they're dealing with.
Oh no.
Conflict!
Oh, no.
No, but if you think about it, it's like in Handel's symphony, I think it's 101, like the clock.
You mean Haydn? Not you said Handel.
Did I say Handel?
You say Handel.
Dang it, Haydn. I don't know why I said Handel. But it was like clocks. Like that's just like a perfect picture. But then there's this one, it's like you could maybe... It's like the instrumentation too. They're always like riding over other parts, just like, oh, I'm better than this.
So there's no music video for that one?
B-side song. Both of these are B-side songs.
What?
I feel like it would be...
I feel like with a good dance, that chorus could be elevated to something special.
So the next one is called Spit It Out, and it was released in FX's 2014 album called Red Light. Spit It Out plays off the same grimy, glitchy, and militant electronic beats in Red Light that a few other songs in the album also share. The lyrics of this song are an ultimatum of confidence, playing on the metaphor of love being edible, and asking the person who doesn't appreciate their love to spit it out. This was composed by Swedish composers Caesar and Louis, Olof Lindskog, and Jasmine Anderson, and the lyrics were written by Misfit.
3, 2, 1.
Oh gosh.
Did it just go from major to minor in the very first 2 notes? I think it did. I like this. This is my
Okay.
jam. This is my jam.
Mixture.
Whoa. Wait, but what modes are these in?
Ooh, I love me some triads. Ooh.
oh whoa.
Oh
shoot. Whoever produces their like electronic track,
Knows what they're doing.
Yeah. Oh yeah, I like that.
Yeah, they like to use the whole triplet thing. Throw you off.
I like how it goes down and then goes up. Symmetry.
It's like, I feel like it's the opposite of what we were talking about in the other song where they had so many effects going that was clashing. Here you can hear the lyrics just fine. If anything, it feels sometimes, sounds like almost like, like a little bit empty.
Boss, yeah.
I like that they have like 2 rappers for a group like this electronic heavy. I feel like you need more of that sound.
Ooh, I like how it changed from like video game background now. So it's like
I like there's
tension.
like
The drums.
like a chromatic thing going on in the bass and in the lower voice.
Nice
Some
chromaticism.
little, yeah, some little
That sounded
chromatic.
like is it like voice processing? Voice exchange. It's a voice exchange. Before the bass drops, and you're just like,
Luna's hair is cool.
I'm just gonna take off my pants right now.
I want to say something about the bass, but I don't really know what to say about it. It's got that like kind of like electronic vibe, so it's not as like staccato as like an actual bass. It doesn't have that attack sound, which is interesting for a bass.
Now it's like bigger feel here.
We're like getting ethereal.
I like how they're doing a nice little texture thing when they were like singing and it was short compared to like a longer like vocal part where they would like elongate the words and like it was like really short and crisp, which is really cool.
It's like 6 to flat 7 in the lower voice part, which is weird.
Whoa! And we're back at it again!
Oh! The lyrics come back.
Well, they're like layering one of the other themes over top of this one. That's cool.
No, it's finished! Oh, I like how the screen fades.
Oh,
with
even the
it.
screen. Oh. Or maybe the computer.
I thought it was
shut
Emma's.
down.
Yeah, I thought it was Emma's computer dying. Oh, wow! It was just such a hype track with so many electronic sounds that I can't explain.
It's the 8-bit feeling, like when you play.
Yeah, it does
video
have an
games,
8-bit
It
feeling.
kind of just pops the sound here
Yeah.
and there. No, but there's that, and also the way they play around with the beats is like boom, bada, bum.
There's so many variations, like the bridge with the staccato stuff, and then stuff's panning left and right, and then you got your little quarter tones. There's definitely some quarter tones that were in there.
And there's also going upwards too.
Yeah, there's going in da 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 da. This is so motivically satisfying. I don't even.
It's just so great, and it's also like
It's so great. It's not motivically
It
satisfying.
gives you your expectations, and it makes it even better. I don't know.
That's true.
Yeah.
It doesn't. It doesn't like avert your expectations, but just.
It just kicks it up even more.
Yeah.
In some ways, especially with like the kind of dubsteppy house like music vibe that they had going on, like with the melody that they had repeated after like the chorus, it was almost in a sense more grungy than the last song we just listened to. However,
was it grungy?
well, I definitely think so. At least I was hearing that because the other one sounded more grungy, but that was just because they had so many like heavy, hard.
Well, but some
effects.
of the fix were grungy. This was like more electronic. And
I thought the last one was electronic too, but I'm just saying, like, I feel like this one I was getting more of that vibe, but the way they used the effects were in a manner that didn't conflict with the vocal line.
yeah, no, I agree with that.
I like the first one a lot better.
Did you feel like the first one was more rhythmically intense, or is it just specifically like the sounds that didn't catch your attention as much?
I think the key thing, whenever you're trying to have like a powerful message, like in this case, it's like, you know, spitting out love or trying to like escape whatever kind of problematic situation you're in, you need to have the kind of soundscape that's going to best complement that message. And I feel that like the Pink Tape that we just listened to did a great job of that because the beat was very driving, very intense, and then so was the message. So it kind of went hand in hand. With this, it was very like playful in a sense and kind of like humorous. You know, you could put this with another song from another group that with them just kind of goofing off and having a good time, and like this beat would fit in with that. And whenever you have a message as serious as, you know, trying to escape like a problematic relationship, pairing that with a kind of goofy, lighthearted beat isn't gonna help your message and isn't gonna help the beat. You're just gonna get caught in this little weird in-between. I don't know the Korean language, so if I heard this and you'd tell me that this is about spitting out love, who knows what my imagination would have thought it was because of the beat. So it doesn't really feed itself. So I think that's the biggest thing. It's like it didn't feel cohesive.
It was a little sexual. I think that it had some nice little chromatic moments. It had a little bit of mode hinting.
I would totally strip to it in glass, like 8-inch heels.
Yeah,
It made
they
it,
were
like,
both very sexual.
It made it really witty. You know, it was
Yeah.
witty. It's like, spit it out! Spit out my love! Spit out some other things too.
But like, I don't know.
Because this girl's over it at this point.
Yeah.
You know, it's not like,
Am I gonna do it? She's like, bitch, I'm done!
okay, and yeah, what do you think of Spit It Out compared to Toy, since this was released a year later?
It's kind of funny because they're like very similar in message. It's almost like the storyline continues. Like the plot thickens. And in the first one they were like, you can't just mess around with me like I'm your toy. And then in the next one they're like, actually get the fuck out.
I think the first one was more interesting, but I think the second one was a better song.
I feel like the first one was more rhythmically active because they just had literally like they threw the
There's
kitchen
so much stuff.
sink in there. Like, oh my word.
The second one was just a bit too sparse for my taste.
Yeah, but I thought the second one maybe might be considered a better song just because I don't know, they did a lot more with a lot less.
Yeah.
This one was killer. This was just out of this world. Good.
Yeah, you could say that they were spitting out fire.
Hello everyone, welcome to our channel if you're new. I'm the channel runner and producer of this series. Thanks for watching this video. If you enjoyed it, don't forget to subscribe. Also, if you're curious to see what else we're going to react to in the future, go ahead and check the description for a bunch of links that I have to playlists and schedules. Also, please check our Patreon if you want to support us. Patrons get access to unedited, full-length reaction videos, access to exclusive content, as well as early access to all the videos posted on here, and more. So thank you so much, and I hope you have a wonderful day.